was still wet for Johansson, who slid into the wall with a fearsome crunch. The track was starting to dry when Mansell clouted the wall, dislocating his rear suspension. The track was dry when Tombe went off it, but the grass verge was a quagmire. This time Mansell found first gear all right, but Senna got a flying start and bustled up behind him as he led the field into the first corner. Then Senna got past Mansell, with Piquet still third, although Rosberg was right on his tail. Next it was Piquet's turn to pass Mansell, who was content to ease off, since he was only racing for third place. But Rosberg, up from 7th place in half a lap, grabbed third place for himself. There had been 3 different leaders in the first lap, in a wickedly fast race that only Rosberg seemed to be finding to sedate. Rosberg went past Senna into 2nd place. Senna was going backwards, and Mansell went past him with no trouble into 3rd spot. Rosberg, his tyres at screaming pitch, went past Piquet into the lead. Prost went past Senna to take 4th spot. Up at the front, Rosberg was romping along. It was a street circuit and the old street fighter was in his element. Piquet demoted himself from 2nd to 4th by doing an elaborate spin, a lapse which he made up for by his uncanny skill of keeping the Honda howling in its usable rev range while the world swiveled around his helmet. Prost made an early pit stop with a punctured right front tyre. This dropped him from 2nd to 4th, and he must have already been seeing the World Championship trophy leaving his sideboard for the Isle of Man. But it didn't stop him concentrating. Piquet came boiling back into the main action. Prost's prediction came true as Piquet raced Mansell and went past him into 2nd place behind Rosberg. Rosberg's right rear tyre delaminated itself. A nice way of saying it didn't actually blow out, but it blew Rosberg out of the race. Lapping Alio, Mansell was coming up behind Prost when the World Championship blew up in his left ear. Mansell drove with consummate skill to escape death, a deliverance which made him feel lucky next day, but not today. Piquet, suddenly circumspect, came in for a precautionary pit stop to check out a vibration. He dropped to 2nd place behind Prost. Next year, Nigel. Prost won the race. Johansson had done well in his last trip for Ferrari. There were 2 British drivers on the board, but neither of them was called Nigel Mansell. Prost won his 2nd World Championship by 2 points. Or, to put it another way, Mansell lost his 1st World Championship by 2 points. In the Constructors' Championship, Williams was well up on McLaren, so they had something to console themselves with. Prost, a generous man and a gentleman as well as a magical driver, in his moment of triumph paid tribute to Mansell in his moment of defeat.
I cannot believe, it's fantastic. I knew that it was possible, I was always confident. I was confident about my car, about my team. They've done a fantastic job, but I knew that I need luck, a little bit of luck to win this championship, and I had some luck today. So it's really fantastic. But that's my luck. I'm very sorry for them, for KK, because he has done a fantastic race, especially the beginning, and very, very hard first lap. It was fantastic. fantastic, and I knew that he could help me, so I was very confident. I was very pleased that he was leading the race, and also I'm very sorry for Nigel because I know how it is to lose the championship as the last race, and I'm very, very sorry for him. It must be very hard.
So all the belligerence turned to bubbles and all the fraughtness to froth. It was the last sponsored spume of the year, and they gave it all to Balestri.